Varsity Club? Welcome back to another classic YouTube video where today we've got the Madden 21 franchise featuring the Dublin Shamrocks, and we're undefeated. We've never lost. In today's episode, we are facing the Tampa Bay Bucks, a team that is also undefeated. So it's the battle of the undefeateds with a rookie at quarterback. But there's also a little bit of a twist you need to pay attention to in this video because there are particular players on that team that might want revenge against us. Alongside this incredible gameplay, I'm going to showcase you guys the first look at GGB Fictional Class 4, the brand new draft class that is, I think, one of the better ones so far. We've got some work to be done. I'm still going to clean up the class. By the time you guys watch this video and download it, it's going to be a good one. As always, if you guys are hyped for this series or want to see more, leave me a thumbs up in the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because 50% of you guys that watch the videos don't. So think about it. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content. You can see more of the videos. I'll crank more videos out. It's a win-win. So first things first, a quick snapshot of the draft class. Your number one guy on the board is Lamont Jordan. This dude is 6'2", 247. Think Derrick Henry. He's that kind of guy. You got Joe Santos and Drew Barber, who are vying to see who is the number one overall quarterback on that list. I don't know. You tell me who you end up drafting, what you think of them. Don Winston might be a second rounder. Dorian Van Dyke is an absolute stud. This man is 6'8", 267 pounds at right end. He's going to be a problem. Move down, you got Jeremy Whitfield, Mitchell Mullen, Abdul Bartel. Believe me, you want to look at that guy as well. I'm not going to spoil the rest of it for you, but there's some guys you should be checking out. Now, as we look at the league so far, Baker Mayfield is leading everybody with 1,053 passing yards. Trubisky somehow still has a job and is passing fairly well. But if we go down a little bit, again, Tremaine Murphy, Jason Davies, Sam Darnold, Jimmy Weber, you guys saw him in the previous draft class, Drew Lock, Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones, and then Rashawn Dorsett. 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 277 yards per game, 832 through 3 games. I'm not mad at how the young fella's playing. He's doing well. And on the ground, I told you guys, this is a year, if we can keep him healthy, that Thad Lilly might come out here and win the MVP. 313 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's the top of the league, except for touchdowns. He's one behind Kareem Hunt. But still, having a good start of the year, we need to make sure he finishes strong. Let's do that starting today. So as we head out here to Dublin, Ireland, our team is poised and ready to go. Look, battle of the undefeateds. A rookie quarterback that is killing it. A wide receiver that's stepping up big. But can our team come out here and show that we are the best team in the NFL with a rookie quarterback who has a lot of room to still grow? I'm excited to see how it pans out. And one of the big tests for us today is going to be our defense. So far, they're not doing fairly well as well. Dwayne Haskins and company are doing well. And again, Dwayne Haskins wants revenge. We are the reason that he is where he is. We traded him a long time ago and he's been pushed around the league since then. So as important as today is for us, it's probably even more important for him to try to lock up that W. Got a little 2nd and 5 coming up. Watching the tight end, he's going for the comeback route. Somehow he's going to catch that on the curl. He breaks 2 tackles. He's down to the 15. Struggle is real right now. Haskins is putting on a clinic at the moment. We can do here. New set of downs. They're inside. They throw one, and that is batted away by Peterson. You made fun of Peterson a lot so far this season, but I mean, that was a valiant attempt. Like, I'll take that. Knock the ball down. Pick would have been better, but at least he's knocking the ball down so they can't catch it. Mike Evans moving in motion. We got a guy across the middle, and he is in. Haskins, I think, was perfect on that drive, and all of a sudden, Tampa Bay's got the lead. Not only was Haskins out there throwing touchdown passes, that was Steven Sims, another former player of ours that we packaged up with Haskins and got him up out of here. So those two guys have a lot they want to do against us today. Again, remember, there's a lot of pressure on our young guys today, and there's going to be even more so as we hit this drive right here. I'll hand it off to Lindley. Lindley's going to make his way through, rolls over, and he picks up the first down. I mean, look, if he had the league's leading rusher, he's out here killing it. Keep giving him the ball. Let him go to work. We're doing just that as Lindley's going to try to make his way through. Picks up not a lot there, but it ends up being 4. Well, 2nd and 6. Dorsett's going to be dropping back for his first pass today. He's got a nice out route here. Gallup is going to catch that one to the 44 and almost broke away for a big one. Again, plenty of reasons to love Rashawn Dorsett, but the poise there with pressure in his face, though, an absolute strike. You got to love it. Going here to the read option. Dorsett's first time running it today. Doesn't really go the way he wanted it to. But again, the big thing for us is that Dorsett can at least show there's, you know, the risk of him running a little bit. Keep that defense honest. Play action fake. Dorsett seeing some pressure. He's going to keep him moving here. He's going to get tackled. He's going to do something funky, but he still picks up a solid gain of 7. That brings up a big 3rd down and 3. We're in field goal range, so it's not the end of the world, but we would like to convert this one if at all possible. Halfback screen set up beautifully here. Thad Lilly, all the room in the world. The nice juke move cuts back inside him. We're down to the 24. Game plan is looking really strong so far today. 1st and 10 again. Dorsett's got his guy. That's a little bit of a late one, but that is in Gallup's hands. And ladies and gentlemen, Rashawn Dorsett, a beautiful drive. Gallup got himself a touchdown today. Defense is coming back out here looking to prove a little bit of something. Haskins and company passed all over us the last drive, and we honestly can't let that happen yet again. Haskins goes across for a crossing route here, and again, Steven Sims is the benefactor of that pass. We've been kind of, I guess, cautious in terms of like blitzing today. We're going to try to dial it up a little bit and see if we can get more pressure on Haskins in the backfield. We got some pressure, but young fella threw a strike. Look, there's nothing more than Haskins wants to prove that we should have kept him and we chose the wrong quarterback. I still think we have the right quarterback in Rashawn Dorsett, but right now Haskins is making us look really, really bad. The struggle continues. I don't know if they've really run the ball at all so far today. As I say that, they go here with a run to Howard. Howard's going to go up the middle, but we end up tackling him pretty quickly after a 2-yard gain. Single wide coverage out here, 2nd and 8. Playing for the run. Jordan Howard's going to try to go somewhere, but we get him right back in the backfield for a loss. So that play is going to put us in here into the 2nd quarter now. 3rd and 9. Big play coming up here. And Tampa Bay convert. Can we stay strong on D? They go for the underneath route. Great tackle right there. It's going to bring him down to the 13, and the field goal is coming up for Tampa. Going 4th and 5. Tampa's going to line up here. Opportunity to go ahead and take a 3-point lead. They get that one, and at least it isn't a touchdown. Our defense played better. So we're picking up on our drive here, deep in our own territory at the 35. Getting the ball to Lindley, of course, because why not? But whoa. I think he's on the ground on that one. If they don't try to overturn it, we're definitely going to challenge it, but I don't think that's a fumble by Lindley. Okay, good news. Gonna be a booth review. I mean, I felt pretty strongly. He had a knee, an elbow, a back, a foot, or something on the ground. We got it one more time here. I mean, I see a knee. He rolls. Looks like the ball comes out there. One more look at it here. Still has it. The knee's down. Then it comes out. This is going to be overturned and we're fine. But like we thought, our team has the ball and things are looking a whole lot better because that was not exactly ideal. And the ball to Lindley out here on the edge. He's going to try to stretch it a little bit. The young fella's going to move his way up. Again, no big yards so far, but a solid one so far. Big 2nd and 5. Got a guy underneath here in Arnold. He can make some moves. He's going to pick himself up a good chunk of yards. John Dorsett still perfect in the day. 5 for 5, about 100 yards, I believe, on the afternoon. Out here running the read option. I don't think it's going to end very well for Dorsett as he ends up losing 2. It really feels like Tampa Bay is setting the tone of saying, look, we're not going to allow the young running back or the young quarterback to get any rushing yards on us. We're going to make him throw it every single time, and he's still doing a good job with that. That was a great throw. Barnett ends up picking up a major 1st down, getting us back inside field goal range to potentially tie it up. We want more. And Lindley might be holding on that play, but we're going to look past that. A great juke move to get him a couple of extra yards, and now we're inside the 10. Eyes in the end zone there for Lindley, but didn't quite end up being that. Lindley's going to have the ball here again inside the 5 now as he gets 2 yards. 2nd and goal from the same spot. Getting it to Lindley, who gets absolutely drilled for a loss. The team tried to find something potentially work there, and, well, they honestly couldn't find much of anything. So, back out here trying to find something to work. Bryce Love actually might be the underneath guy. We have him back and healthy this week. Brissett moves. Got a guy in the back of the end zone, and Terry McLaurin, Scary Terry, with a snatch out of the air. That could have been picked, but Scary Terry McLaurin says, I'm going to get there real quick. First receiving touchdown of the day, the celebration, and out of 10. Under 2 minutes left here in the 1st half, and you can see Dwayne Haskins and company driving yet again. Back in field goal range. Our team not able to get really any pressure on him. He's going to throw him, but look who's there, Trey Sanders. This man has been so much better this season. Another pick for the young fella. You gotta love it. Haskins cannot be happy about that when he had his team right where he wanted them to and an opportunity to take this lead back, but not so fast, young fella. We're going to get that ball and quickly see if we can move down the field. Going underneath here to Gallup. Just overthrew him a little bit. Believe it or not, that's actually his 1st incomplete pass, I believe, on the afternoon, which is wild considering how many passes he's thrown so far. Brissett again, masterful so far today. He's going to try to stretch one out here to the sideline, and he does just that, getting him out of bounds. What a grab, what a throw. 1st and 10, a minute 10 left after a great throw by Dorsett. This is going to be a little scary. Okay, we'll take that being complete. Time 2nd and 10, still a minute and change. Going for the quick pass to Lindley, who coughs it up like a bad cold. Drive's been a little less than ideal. We've had some good moments, but some honestly pretty bad ones as of late. Brissett drops back. He's going to throw one, and McLaurin is going to make a heck of a grab. We're going to take our 1st time out. That was close. I mean, you talk about a tight window. The timing on that has to be absolutely pristine, and it absolutely was that and then some more. We're going to put Gallup out here to deep route. Barnett's going to kind of be our guy here. See Arnold underneath instead. Arnold's going to turn on the Jets, get himself down to, it looks like, the 12-yard line. Going to keep the defense guessing a little bit here. 30 seconds left. Still have 2 timeouts. Read option by Dorsett. Dorsett just needs one block by Barnett, and he might be in the end zone celebrating. One timeout left. The 9-yard line. Gotta get in the end zone here. Good halfback screen. We got the block we need, and Lindley is gonna be in the end zone. Not one, not two, not three. Actually, I think it kind of is three. The young fellas out here killing it. Look at Rashawn Dorsett being great. Phenomenal first half by our team. In the battle of the unbeatens, one team is looking a whole heck of a lot better than the other one. Let's you guess which one that is. You're looking for a good first half from your young rookie quarterback and your stellar running back. That's pretty much textbook right there. We didn't have the rushing yards we probably wish we had, but production, can't hate on it at all. Look, Haskins and company came out putting a ton of pressure on us. I think a lot of that was emotional driven, but we have just shown that we look so far like the better team in the first half. Let's make sure it stays here in the second half. Back out again. Ooh, Dorsett. Rarely sacked this season. He's going to take that one pretty badly. That puts us in a really bad spot. 3rd and 15. We're going to try to hit him with a play action, see if we can fake him out a little bit, but play action on 3rd and 15 may not be the best, but they leave a guy wide open. He holds on to it. Arnold with another major grab. That's what you want to see. Again, pressure all around him, stays in the pocket, delivers a heck of a strike, and we've got a new set of downs because of it. We're back out here to the run. Lindley's going to try to skirt his way through. Picks up what looks to be about 8 or 9. Slow and methodical. This guy isn't coming out here with crazy bursts like he had, before that major injury, but he's still looking incredibly well as he runs over the linebacker to make sure he got that. And look, my thing is I don't want to overuse Lindley and have him get injured again. I feel like that's been a major problem for him in his career, so let's keep him safe when at all possible. Like a slant route here. We got a couple of options for our quarterback. Underneath to McLaurin seemed like the best move, and he picks up 9. Dorsett is really out here without a blemish on his record right now, looking phenomenal. Yes, he had one bad sack, but other than that, he's been pretty electric so far. And look at Lindley. Lindley's gonna go all the way to the house, but I got a feeling that one's coming back. Maybe a block in the back, probably an alley Marpet if I had to imagine, but Lindley showcased the speed we haven't seen. Connor Williams might be the guy we got to be mad at here, however. Holding on the offense, that one's coming back. It's on Brandon Scherf. He wants a new contract. What are you doing? So a phenomenal run. His best of the day ends up coming back. You hate to see it. Back here for second and some change. Lindley's going to skirt his way through, ends up falling down, but he does get the first. We're set again. Looking pretty at the moment. He's got his guy in the inside track. Michael Gallup is down to the 1. That should have been a touchdown if you ask me. Unreal play, but you got to love the openness of him. Defense is looking pretty stacked right now. We had a read option queued up. I don't think that's going to work, so we're going to go ahead and audible out of that one. We have a Bronco over there. Arnold here in a slant route. McLaurin was going to have him on a streak route. Might immediately go to him. That
oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Doesn't seem to be a fumble in my opinion. We're going to just go out on a limb and say that is not a fumble. We're hoping we can challenge that one. McLaurin is unable to... McLaurin was possessed by ghosts and ran out of bounds. We have no idea why. Come back, young fella. So that was a little bit of a sus play in my opinion. I don't think that was actually a fumble. Looked more like an incomplete pass to me, but it is what it is. And Karma, he didn't catch that one. So an unfortunate call, even though we had the home field advantage, we didn't necessarily get the home field call, which you hate to see. We're setting company back out here. Bronco Barnett in that late release. Big fella, pick yourself up about 8. Look, it's a rookie quarterback. It's a bad call. I don't necessarily blame him on that one. To me, wasn't a fumble. Let me know in the comments down below. Fumble or no fumble? We got to pick up our heads and go get a score after that. Again, a field goal is okay because we go up 8, but really a touchdown is what we desperately want to see at this point. Lindley got some blocking on the edge. Lindley, okay, not seeing that speed, but he's got 84 in the day. Great gain, great conversion, and honestly, great blocking. We haven't been able to say that a lot today. Okay, Dorsett, that was rare from you. 2nd and 10 now. Dorsett back under center. He's got a guy wide open. This time he's going to hit him. McLaurin's going to get that one and get a couple more yards to go down to the 37. McLaurin's been all over the field today, and you got to love it, but he is beyond gas. That man is breathing heavy over on the left side. We got to get him maybe some reps elsewhere, get him a couple times off the field. 2nd and 5. That was a lame duck. The young fella got hit hard. Play number 7 coming up, 3rd and 5. Bronco Barnett wide open down the middle of the field. Big fella. Another grab. He's getting more and more playing time, and he's doing well. 3rd quarter's winding down. We've been doing a lot of work here. Thad Lindley seems to be pretty tired. Hopefully we can just get him one good carry here. Looking for some blocking. Lindley's going to skirt. That's a touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, about time we get Thad Lindley in the end zone. We'll take it. Now, Haskins is starting to feel a little bit of momentum right back now. Again, he did pretty well on that last drive. or his previous drive, but now he's coming back out here with a little bit of vengeance. He's getting his team going. He's got Baker catching that one. He's gonna get wrapped up by Sanders, but he's down to the 36 now. And look, this team is only down at this point by 12 points. It's not that bad. They got plenty of time left, 2 touchdowns, and they got the lead back. It's like a halfback screen coming up. That's going to be a big sack, however, by Deron Payne, his first of the afternoon. Our team has not been great about getting sacks, so you got to love seeing someone finally get some pressure in the backfield. Haskins has been well protected all game long. Chase Young showing off that speed. He's getting some pressure on him. We got a guy. Patrick Peterson can't grab it. You have to imagine 5-6 seasons ago, he's catching that one. Unfortunately, today, he's not catching that. 3rd and 19. Chase Young bringing the pressure, but instead we're going to see Jonathan Allen get a big tackle there for a loss, and it's 4th and 22. Wildly enough, they're going for it. I honestly can't believe it, but we're going to try to get more pressure out here with Chase Young, who's been doing a good job of that, at least getting off the edge and making Haskins think about him. This one's going deep. Sanders is there. Sanders says, his 2nd pick of the day. I believe the first time in the young man's career, he's gotten 2 picks in 1 game. You gotta love it. He didn't even get a single pick in his rookie year. Now in year 3, he's showing up big. Defense is clicking. The offense looks phenomenal. We had 1 fluke call go against us, but we're looking really good right now. Running game, passing game, everything. I'm proud of it right now. Look at Haskins. Oh, yeah. He says, that's the team that traded me. Help me. Nah. Yeah, we don't want to go too run happy because they're obviously going to know what's happening, but we do want to run it a little bit to try to take some of that clock off. Lindley again looking for anybody to block, but his offensive lineman not exactly the smartest. Well, that's going to put a little bit of pressure here on Rashawn Dorsett. He needs to show up big here with a positive play. 3rd and 5. A lot of his receivers are feeling pretty healthy at the moment. He's got a guy, McLaurin. First big drop of the afternoon. But coach is saying go for it. He feels confident in his guys. I don't know if I agree with the call, but we're going to give it a shot here. 4th and 5. Dorsett's got a guy in motion. Got Howard on the beat route, but he throws it underneath. Howard is way short of the first down marker. It's a completion, but it's not a good one. We turned it over. So in that situation, if you get the conversion, you feel great. But when you don't, you feel real dumb. Chase Young trying to get that pressure. He can't. They're going to get it out to Steven Sims, who doesn't do a veteran move, and he stays in bounds. They definitely need a touchdown right now. Haskins is shotgun with 2 of his running backs beside him, both Howard and Baker. Chase Young getting that pressure off immediately. Whoa, we whiff on a tackle pretty heavily.
Oh, no.
We're gonna break another tackle, and then all of a sudden, it's a ball game. So all of a sudden, our play calling looks a little suspect. Going for a 4th down midfield didn't exactly pan out because, well, Tampa Bay, they scored, and they scored pretty quickly. We're going to see that first down, though, from Rashawn Dorsett. His best run on a bootleg all game. And look, that's what we need, too. We need to make sure that, obviously, Lindley is running the ball well, but that Dorsett can go out there and make the defense at least just think about it for a second longer than what they have been, because they've been keying on Lindley pretty much since the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 8. Dorsett is going to keep it again on the bootleg. Young fella, I want to see you slide, but I'm going to take that big first down. That play's big for a lot of reasons, but now Tampa Bay has had to use their first timeout. We're under the 2-minute warning now, so the clock is ticking, no pun intended on them. And look at that, Lindley saying, let me get that first down. Another one. This team is blocking so well on a lot of our interior plays since that first half where we sort of struggled a little bit, and Lindley has proven it again. Another big carry of 8 down the middle. That's going to now make it 2nd and 2. Tampa Bay is completely out of timeout, so we can effectively run the clock a little bit here. Dorsett taking that bootleg all the way, possibly. He's going to try to turn it off, and Rashawn Dorsett, ladies and gentlemen, I think we found not only our rookie of the year, but our franchise quarterback. Cole Cook, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to seal the deal. We're going to walk out of here with a 35-30 victory because, well, Tampa Bay did score 1 late garbage touchdown, but it is what it is. A major victory to stay unbeaten. Our young players, they showed up in a major way today. Recapping the stats today, Dwayne Haskins Jr., I got to give him props. He played really well. 300-plus passing yards, 3 touchdowns. The downside were the 2 interceptions, both by Trey Sanders today. But Rashawn Dorsett, almost a perfect QB rating today. A little bit shy of 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, but no turnovers. I gotta love that. On the ground, Thad Lindley did what Thad Lindley does, run for a whole lot of yards. 22 attempts, 137 yards, 1 touchdown with no fumbles. Rashawn Dorsett did have a touchdown that was incredible. That fumble, again, I don't think that's necessarily his fault. I think it might have been a spotty review, but it is what it is. He still played, even with that, fantastic today. In the air, though, Steven Sims made us pay. This man had 12 grabs for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns. Maybe we should have let him go, but at least he's flourishing out here and getting some opportunities to catch passes where we couldn't get him the ball nearly enough is what he wanted. Rashawn Taylor had 5 for 70 with no touchdowns today. Terry McLaurin had 5 for 79 and a touchdown. Alan Baker, 454 and 1 touchdown. Arnold, 4 for 69. Barnett, 3 for 50. Michael Gallup got started early really well. We didn't really go to him late in the game, but because we had the lead, we switched to the running game a little bit, but still. 1 touchdown off 3 for 71. And Lindley, 2 for 22 and a touchdown. Can't be mad at that. Trey Sanders came to play today, man. 10 tackles, 6 of those being assisted, but 4 of them solo. He had 2 interceptions for 42 yards today. I'm a big fan of that. Christian Norwood showed up today with 6. Ruben Foster had a mild game with 5, as did Glenn Walls. And then what I'm really proud about is Chase Young. This man had not 1, but 2 sacks today. It's about time, Chase Young. We've been waiting to see that. Also, Deron Payne had a sack, and then again, the only interception today by Trey Sanders, who was on a league of his own this afternoon. After the game, Rashawn Dorsett earned himself a nice little upgrade, so we got 1 point we can go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and put that into strong arm because I want to see that man challenge the ball a little bit more down the field than what he is now, but still. +1 to throw accuracy deep, throw accuracy mid, and throw under pressure. Man's already good in those categories, so that makes him just that much better. Deontay Arnold continued to have a great game across the board, so he gets an upgrade here for his deep threat, making him now an 80 overall. Feels like a long time coming for the young fella, but he finally got it. So +3 awareness, +1 catching traffic, and catching again, all great news for him. Before we wrap it up, we have a couple really important contracts to try to shore up really quickly again. We have $125 million in cap space. So much money, thanks Alex Smith for finally getting up out of here. We want to go ahead and make a look or see a look at what we actually have. So Marpet has been a little frustrated at times. We're going to try to offer him about $24.3 million over 2 years, and we got him signed. Deron Payne has had his issues with us, and remember last season we had a franchise tag him because he didn't obviously want to play here. So we're going to offer him a little bit more money because we can do that with all the cap space that we have. So $46.8 million over 3 years. He's still young. He's 26 years of age. We can probably still make something work if we had to trade him for some reason, but I want to keep him. He's been an integral part of our defense, and we get him. We did just that. And the last big one, honestly, is our captain, Brandon Scherf. I mean, $13.2 million for him is a lot of money, but he's one of our better players, so I want to try to keep him, if at all possible, at that contract. But of course, like most players, he wants more money. So look, things are moving in an incredible way. We are now 4-0, and we are clicking on all different parts of our offense. The running game, the passing game. We've got different passing game levels for the first time in probably forever as the Shamrocks. We can pass in different areas, throw it deep, throw it middle, throw it short, wherever we want, we got it. And on defense, we are finally getting to the quarterback. We're finally getting some turnovers. And look, if we can do all of those things, I think we're really impossible to beat. Look at our record. We're 4-0. So keep doing what we're doing. We'll be just fine. It's still early. Gotta hope everybody stays healthy. And if they do, we'll be making a heck of a run this season in that postseason for sure. That Lombardi, it's coming home to Dublin.